I need to speak now. Before I break again. Before silence consumes me. From the inside out. Because today I saw something I feared most. You were smiling freely. But not with me. Not for me anymore. Not because of me. And something inside me did not just hurt. It shattered completely today. Quietly, deeply and painfully. You did not notice. Of course you didn't. You never noticed me. The way I did. Every small change. Every distant cold reply. Every fading emotion slowly. You tried hiding everything. But I felt everything. Like knives inside smiles. I tried to breathe. But lungs felt heavy. Like love turned poison. Inside my fragile chest. Tell me something honestly. And please do not lie. Was I ever enough? Or just temporary warmth? For your lonely nights. Because I remember everything. Every promise you whispered. Like it meant forever. Every I love you. Now echoes like lies. Inside my broken head. You said forever once. And I believed everything. Like a fool completely. I built my whole world around your fragile existence. You became everything mine. And now I stand watching you walk away. Like I meant nothing. Like I was replaceable. Tell me one thing. Do you even realize what you did inside? You didn't just break. You erased me completely. I don't recognize myself. After loving someone careless. Someone who planned leaving. Without giving any warning. And still I stayed. Through silence and distance. Through cold empty replies. Like a fool waiting. For love never choosing me as priority ever. I ignored every sign. Every red flag screaming. Every silence was louder than your fake affection. Tell me one thing. When you held me. When you said forever. Were you thinking elsewhere? Because that single thought destroys everything inside me. Burns every memory completely. Like nothing ever mattered. I am not okay. But I pretend daily. Smiling before everyone else. Hiding chaos within myself. They don't see pain. Hidden behind my eyes. They don't hear screams. Echoing inside my silence. And you walk freely. Like nothing ever happened. Like hearts are toys. You replace very easily. Tell me honestly now. Did you ever care? Or was I just another temporary chapter you quickly decided ending? I wish I hated you completely and fully. But love refuses dying. Even after betrayal happened. Even after countless lies. Even after watching you choose someone over me. That is hardest truth. Not losing you completely. but loving you still. After everything destroyed inside. Sometimes I wonder deeply. Did you ever feel even a small fraction of what I gave? Because I gave everything. My time, my trust, my dreams, my future. Everything belonged to you. And you gave nothing. Just silence and distance. Until I became nothing. In your changing priorities. I remember those nights. Talking endlessly together always. About dreams and forever. About building life together. Now those memories feel like cruel, painful jokes. Played by someone heartless, who never meant anything. Tell me why, please. Why did you stay? If leaving was planned. From very beginning always. Why promise things forever? You never meant keeping. Why build something beautiful? Just to destroy completely? I could have survived. Without ever knowing you. But now I am trapped. Inside endless painful memories. Every place reminds you. Every song feels painful. Every silence echoes you. Inside my breaking soul. And worst truth remains. I would still choose you all over again. Even knowing everything now. Even feeling this pain. That is broken love. That is deep damage. You created inside me. I don't want revenge. I don't want destruction. I just wanted answers. You never planned giving. Because people like you never explain their actions. They disappear silently, leaving chaos behind for others. And people like me stay questioning everything endlessly. Blaming ourselves for pain caused by others' actions. Maybe I was too. Or maybe not enough. Maybe I loved deeply. In this shallow world. But one thing remains. I never pretended anything. Everything I gave you was painfully real always. So when you see me walking past someday, just remember one truth. You lost something real. Not perfect, not flawless. But honest and loyal. Something rare and beautiful. In this fake world. And maybe someday later. When silence surrounds you. You will remember me. And everything you lost. But by that time, I won't be waiting. I won't be broken. I won't be yours. I will be someone who survived your absence. Who rebuilt everything stronger you once destroyed inside. And that will hurt. More than my pain. More than my anger. More than my words. Because my silence means you don't matter anymore. And that is something you will never handle. And that is something you will never handle. Because silence is heavy. Heavier than spoken pain. Heavier than loud anger. Heavier than broken screams. Silence means I healed. Silence means I moved. Silence means your presence no longer controls me. And that will break something inside you slowly. The way you broke everything inside me once. You will remember nights when I stayed awake just to hear you say you love me. You will remember moments when I chose you, even when everything was falling apart badly. You will remember loyalty you never truly valued. You will remember presence you always took lightly. And one quiet night, when loneliness hits deeply, you will feel emptiness you cannot explain anymore. Because not everyone stays. Not everyone loves deeply. Not everyone gives everything without expecting anything back. I was rare, honestly. But you never realized, until losing everything completely, that actually mattered most. Now you will search for something like me, in faces and voices, in temporary connections daily. But you won't find that same pure feeling, that same deep loyalty, that same real love. Because I gave you something once in lifetime. Something people search for their whole existence. And you lost it? Like it meant nothing. Like it was replaceable. Like it was ordinary. But I was not ordinary. I was deeply real. Deeply loyal always. Deeply yours completely. Until you changed everything. Until you chose distance. Until you slowly left, without saying goodbye properly. And I kept waiting. Like love would return. Like promises still mattered. Like you still cared. But you didn't care. Not the way I did. Not the way someone who truly loves would. And that realization hurts. More than losing you. More than broken promises. More than empty memories. Because truth is simple.